schedule, okay? I'm sorry? Oh, no buffet today. See, that's what happens. I don't know what's going on. We got to change the schedule. All right, no buffet today. Okay, loser on there. All right, anyway, here we go. So let's talk about some of the stuff that has happened yesterday, just in case you missed it, okay? In the National League, David Peralta went 0 for 1. He walked 3 times, scored 2 runs, but he's back. He had that bad shoulder, but he didn't. So he walked 3 times. So anybody could do that with a bad shoulder, okay? But he took some cuts in his plate appearance. But the fact that his shoulder was injured in June, it disrupted his plate. Discipline. Thank you, Andy. But he was in there, okay? He was absolutely in there. Josh Donaldson, 2 for 4 with a solo home run. And it was a long home run. He singled in another run in the 7th. I'll tell you something. In July, he has compiled a tremendous OPS along with 8 homers and 18 runs batted in. So after 2 injury-plagued years, 33-year-old Donaldson has made a bit of a resurgence here. All right, batting .256, 23 home runs. Freddie Freeman, 3 for 5, a double, and a stolen base. 7 for 18 in the 4-game series against the Nationals. Acuna, 2 for 4, 2-run homer. And look, one of the most impressive all-around players in baseball. He's stolen base like 5 games in a row, something like that. And Kevin Gausman, another example. And see if you really start paying attention to this. Players, especially pitchers, who are decent pitchers, good pitchers, who come off a long layoff, play them in their first outing. The only thing you have to watch out for is the innings limit. But since he was on the injured list with plantar fasciitis, which is what I have, by the way, on June 11th, he stifled the Nationals. 7 innings. 3 singles. He left after allowing back-to-back hits leading off the 8th. But 28 years old, man. I'll tell you something. 63 of 83 pitches for strikes. Didn't walk a batter. Only for the second time this season. So Kevin Gausman looks like that he may be turning into somebody useful. Matt Carpenter was placed on the injured list with a right bone contusion, but he's resumed baseball activities. You want to know that. Joe Ross recalled from AAA to take the rotation spot of Max Scherzer. He pitched into the 6th inning in his first Major League start this year. So keep an eye on Joe Ross, if you like. Ryan Zimmerman undergoing an MRI on Monday. You want to monitor that. Herman Marquez beat the Yankees. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 walks. After yielding 11 runs in 2 2/3 innings in his last start, you wondered how he was going to come back, and that's how he came back, with a flourish. Max Muncy, hit a home run, went 1 for 3. Gave his club an early lead with that 2-run home run to left center field. A.J. Pollock, I stole him in the Cha-Cha second half draft. 3 for 4, a home run, 4 RBIs. Okay, he's been red hot over his last 7 starts. He's hitting .444 with 4 home runs, 12 RBIs, 8 runs scored, and 2 stolen bases. And I can't believe I'm not doing well. Lou's killing me in that Cha-Cha League, and I got all the good players. Jordan Yamamoto. Craig Mish writing about him last night. Bitten by the long ball early on. Max Muncy and Jock Peterson hit 2-run home runs against him. And Yamamoto's okay, but nothing great. Zach Wheeler could return from the injured list during the Mets' upcoming weekend series against the Pirates. And he tossed bullpen sessions on Sunday, likely to close in on his return in just a couple of days. Ketel Marte, as I mentioned, catalyst for the Arizona offense, 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and 2 walks, and a stolen base, and all the home runs. Give me a freaking break, man. You can't do much better. And also, Steven Matz, on Sunday, struck out 6 took a no decision against the Giants. He's 28 years old. He better start doing something, and chances are it's not going to be with the Mets. And Walker Buehler, 7 shutout innings on Sunday to beat the Marlins. And there you go. Brandon Woodruff placed on the 10-day DL, and I'm sure you're all unhappy about that one, okay? That's the National League. Let's go over to the American League and see what's going on there. And I must say thank you all for being in the chat room and with a excellent reception coming back. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Beach Bum has joined us. Good morning to the lovely and talented Beach Bum, okay? Yeah, Gausman had success in the second half last year. So you're absolutely right. Second half Gausman, put him in. Give him a chance. Okay, let's get back to the action as we're talking about what happened in Major League Baseball. Jose Leclerc struck out 3 batters he faced. With Ranger closer Sean Kelly, when he entered the game during the 8th inning but never threw a pitch, he suffered a soreness in his right bicep. So Leclerc got the final out, and finally, Andrea, who also picked up Leclerc in that trade with Cha-Cha, giving up Aaron Judge, she wanted saves. She told me Leclerc was getting the job back. Now is his chance. With Kelly sidelined, whether it's day-to-day or longer, Leclerc is presumed to be the next man to get save chances. There you go. Okay. Soreness in his biceps for Sean Kelly. Okay? Warming up. So that doesn't sound good. Michael Brantley, 3 for 3, 2 home runs. Okay? After a stretch where Brantley homered only 2 times in 51 games, he's now gone for the home run 3 times in his last 4 games. Okay? So, nice going for Michael Brantley. Daniel Vogelbach sat out Sunday's final series with the Angels, but it was a regularly scheduled day off. So, all you guys who are counting on Vogelbach, there's no injury there. Aaron Hicks, 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. He only has 10 home runs this year, but look, he missed April and May because of injuries. So next year, you see, this is what happens. When you start to play fantasy football and you're into it more than baseball now, you'll look next year and you say, oh, only 10 home runs, but he missed 2 months of the year. James Paxton, winless in July, hasn't gotten a victory since June 21st, but he averaged almost 2 strikeouts an inning on Sunday. And that's about the only thing that went his way. He had trouble with control, gave up a home run, he got some defensive lapses. Arnie coming up next. So don't go away. Buxton, concussion, took batting practice, ran around the bases the wrong way, like Jimmy Pearsall. No, he didn't do that. Buxton could be activated, could have been activated Sunday, but they kept him out. Buxton almost ready to be activated, for sure. Okay? Boy, and Mike Trout, unbelievable. Just a Trout. 6 of his last 8 hits have been home runs. Kikuchi, 7 runs, 9 hits, and a walk across 5 innings. And by the way, I'll be back here tomorrow doing the same nonsense, okay? A.J. Puck will be promoted to AAA Las Vegas, so he has a chance to make an appearance this year. Jorge Soler hit his 27th home run. Okay, Solar, 27 home runs. Chester Cuthbert, 2 for 4. You want to take a look at Cuthbert if you're really struggling and looking for a third baseman. And there you go. That's basically all the news that's fit to print. And once again, let me sincerely thank you all and say hello once again to everybody. DK Lush is here. I don't know if I spotted you before, DK, but thanks. And listen, yeah, Pearsall ran backwards around the bases. Celebrating his 100th career home run. There he is. Now, welcome aboard. Greg is in the chat room. Now it's time for the podcast to start. Greg, I love you, man. Yeah, what's up, Lenny? How you going, Beach Bum? So thank you all for allowing me to take the week. I wouldn't have taken off, but I didn't feel like doing a podcast while driving. We've been on the road. We usually leave our hotel around 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock, so... But we'll be, we got a whole different schedule now, and we'll be able to be here every morning at 9 o'clock. Okay, so I just want to thank you all for allowing me to take some time off. Not that I wanted to, but it was just something that had to be done. Kelly got hurt. Which Kelly? Sean Kelly. All right, because I just picked up Kelly Carson in one of my leagues. Thank you to Arnie. Thank you to the Beach Bum and to Bear Man, to Greg, Cam, and DK Luce. Cam coming on this afternoon. Don't forget, you got Cam coming on at 12:30. 5:30, Money One. That's Cam. We'll be on at 5:30, so you don't want to miss that. Okay, Money One with Cam. Donkey Okie, Doug Boyle did a great job Saturday. George is here. George will be on tonight at 7 p.m. Leonard Donaldson will be in Toledo. Don't forget, the 27th of this month, next Saturday, would love to see you all in Toledo. I mean, come on, man. I'll be there Friday if that's easier, okay? Whatever you want. If you can get there, I'll even stay till Sunday if you can make it, okay? How's that? I don't know if Andy will stay, but I'll stay. And I'd love to just say hello, give you a hug, and thank you all for all of your support, because I'll tell you, this is unheard of, what we have all done coming in here every single morning at 9 o'clock. Sincere thanks to everybody. Can't wait to see you all. And until tomorrow, don't forget, Arnie coming up next. Thank you all, everybody. Great to be back.